Directions for DCS Banbury, Ocean House, Norrell Way, Banbury, OX162AA. I'm on the M40 southbound, just about to come off Banbury turn. As you can see there, the A422, junction 11. Not too bad to get to, this one. I would say about 10 minutes from this junction. Just trying to work it out quickly in my head. As with most things, it all depends on the timings of your arrival, whether it's in the peak rush hours or whether it's later on in the day. But I would say between 5 and 10 minutes from this junction. So up to the top, heading for Banbury, the A422. There's a couple of lanes you can get in. The left lane tends to bear off to the left. The two right turns take you all the way around. Pretty self-explanatory. You have to watch for a lot of lane crossing here. For some reason, traffic likes to just pull over, realise they're in the wrong lane, and it doesn't matter to them, they just pull over. So just be aware of that. And also they are a little bit tight, the lanes are a little bit narrow, or they feel narrow, and that could be because of other traffic not really positioning properly, so it tends to squeeze the lane you're in. Just be aware, shouldn't be a problem. So just here it tends to get a little bit confusing, where they suddenly realise they're in the wrong lane and they jump across, like that van there. He's decided that the lane he was in wasn't the right lane. Not that he could have actually stayed in that lane, is not a problem. But as you can see, what time is it now? It's 8:30 in the morning, and probably just getting the back end of the rush hour. It's mostly two-lane traffic, dual carriageway type traffic that we're going to be on. It's the main feeder, two-lane into the industrial areas of Banbury. You tend to get the aroma of coffee floated about if the wind's in the right direction. There's a big factory not far away. In fact, do we drive? I don't think we quite drive past it. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute, but it's certainly not far away. You can see it, but I'm not sure if we turn off before you get there. So aim for the A422 Banbury. Keep on the main road in. Go over, I think it's go over two roundabouts and then take the third, if I remember rightly. These islands can be very busy. They're quite fast islands as well. So when you're in a truck, it's a little bit awkward, so keep your eye on the traffic. See the traffic on the opposite side, look. It's quite busy. So we've got two islands, and then I think we turn right on the third. This is all going off on memory. I have been here before. Just trying to remember the exact ins and outs. Now in the distance, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, there's a big factory. That is the factory that you get the smell of coffee from. I don't know what it is actually, whether it is an actual coffee factory or what, I can't remember. Never been past it. It must have been in the past, but there it is. That's where you get the lovely smell of coffee. So this is the third island roundabout. We're going to turn right and we're going to head for Southam on the A423, and at this junction we're not that far away. There's a police car coming up behind, so I'm going to have to try and avoid this lot. There we go. Come on, let the guy out. It off, because it's quite funny that there's an awful lot of drivers just don't know what to do. If I hadn't have pulled across, all the traffic that was going to come across in front of me would quite happily do so, even though they could see and hear the police car. So I just blocked the road off. I got a little toot of thanks from the policeman. It's nothing special, you just think, goodness sake, just stop what you're doing and let this emergency vehicle do what it's doing. Well, oh no, everyone's more important than that. They just need to go to town, go to work, whatever. It's incredible, I find, and it happens very regularly. Now I don't know whether it's because drivers don't know that that's what they're supposed to do, is stop, or what, I just don't know. Anyway, I stopped them for them. Right, so up this little bit of road, you've got industrial estate on your left, you've got canal on your right, and then you've got, I think it's Amazon on your right here. Yes, it is. And it's the next island. It's only one of the smaller islands. You turn right, up. As you can see, if you can see on the camera, it's a dead end. Southam is A423 straight ahead. We're going to turn right. DCS is right at the end of this road, and that makes it sound like it's a really long road, and it isn't, but it is at the end, so you can't miss it. You come to a barrier. It's very high security DCS. There's always building work going on because he's always expanding. But yeah, you come to a barrier and also one of these, and I'm not quite sure what the technical term is, but one of these barriers that drops into the floor. Into the road, into the surface of the road. He will come out, or depending on who's on the gate, he will come out and he will take your bookings. You hand over your details, probably give you a
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and click on the bell notification button for more. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm.
I was expecting a pager or a buzzer. Normally get a pager or a buzzer. but he said no, he's going to notify them and he'll come out to me. So what you tend to do, you drive up past the offices on your right, past the car park on the left, and there's a trailer park, truck park just up here around the corner. Park in any bay. Now you can either be tipped to your right here, you can be tipped on 2 bays at the end here. That tends to be if you've got fridges here, but most of the traffic goes all the way around the building, and you just follow the road to the top of this yard and it bears right. There's a little sign that says goods in, out and exit. You just follow that road. It's a concrete road, it takes you all the way around to the other side of the building that was on the right, and there's some bays. There's nearly always somebody waiting to show you exactly where they want you, what part of the yard, where to park, the bay, whether to go on or wait. There's always somebody. They're pretty safety conscious here. They're usually pretty quick at tipping once they've got you on a bay or in a tipping area, but you do have to wait for check paperwork. Oh, here's my man now, look. What bay do you want me on? Whichever's available. Okay, so that's pretty quick. Now whether they've seen me as I've driven past, but it's round here, so just follow it round, look, to the right. Goods in, goods out. It's 10 mile an hour, not a very big road. Be aware that they have their own transport in effect, these little buggies and things flying around, because it's quite a excuse me, quite a large area that they have to cover. It's a little bit quicker than forklifts, so just be aware. In fact, there's a buggy there, look, by the building. Just little truck, electric truck. As you pull round, it could be to the left. It's normally to the right for us. I'll just pull round and see. There's 2 available bays, bay 2 and 3. I'll go on 2, I think. There's nobody. After all I've said, these little marked off bays, they sometimes I'll be parked on here while you wait. After me saying there's always somebody to show you where to go, there is some forklift people behind me. They're just sorting some pallets out. It could be why. But generally there's always somebody about. If you look a bit puzzled, pull yourself into marked bay and then they'll come out and sort you, and you leave. In fact, I'll run a film showing you how to get out as well, but that's it for the minute. Just getting this bay.